Hey KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you an interesting one that I found in a magazine. It is a pork meatball chow mein soup. It calls for a chow mein recipe base powder. I don't have that. I'm not going to go out and buy it during lockdown. Let's make our own. Here I've got my pork mince. I'm going to add in around about half a tablespoon's worth of garlic powder. Same again of onion powder. That goes straight in. A nice little pinch of Chinese 5 spice. Get a good one. This recipe also asks for a little bit of sugar. And this is all the ingredients that are in this recipe base. I don't want the MSG and all the other junk that goes with it. It does use a yeast extract. Most Aussies have got this yeast extract in their cupboard or the refrigerator, and that is the Aussie favourite, Vegemite. A lot of people turn their noses up at Vegemite when used in cooking. It is amazing. It changes flavours in ways that you would not believe. Stir all of that through. Make sure you get that Vegemite mixed really well throughout all of that. Little pinch or little dash of sesame oil. That goes straight into our little pork mixture there. As I said, keep mixing that up. Make sure that Vegemite is really well incorporated. Use an ice cream scoop. Measure out just enough for a meatball. It's a very small ice cream scoop. This, we want little meatballs here. Right. All we have to do is put those onto your hands or gloves, as I'm using here. Gloves just make it a little bit cleaner, a little bit easier. All we have to do is make those up, put those onto a tray, set aside. Here I've got 3 bok choy, and I've taken the leaves off and I've julienned the stems. I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning to that because we're going to stir fry this a little bit later. About a teaspoon's worth of garlic paste, same again of ginger paste. Yes, I do love my paste. It makes things easy. Just a little drizzle of some peanut oil, a little bit of peanut oil there on the wok as well, and we're ready for our next step. All we simply are going to do, we're going to cook these balls off around about 60 to 70% of the way through. Leave the centers a little bit raw because they're going to continue cooking. So we're going to cook these off for around about 4-5 minutes aside maximum. Very, very easy to do. You can see them just bubbling away. And they're going to get a nice little sort of burnt edge to them. So just add those, give them a turn. We don't want them too brown, just that nice little golden color like that. All right, very easy to do. I'm going to cook these off first because then we're going to stir fry up some of our other ingredients. So there they are, they're all just cooking away. I reckon they're around about done to where I need them to be. As I said, you don't have to cook these all the way through. We want a nice little edge on them, a little bit of a crust on them, that way they'll also hold together nicely. Now what I've got here is all my julienned chuck bok choy stalks that I've julienned. We're going to just stir fry these off around about 5 minutes tops, and until they're almost cooked. Not quite, almost cooked. You can leave them raw and let them just sit in the soup if you want. It's nice to add a little bit of extra flavour. A little dash of soy sauce, probably around about half a teaspoon's worth. Just get that flavour happening. Just keep moving those around. Once we get into a point like that, we can remove these. They can go in a little bit later on. Now, if you don't have what I have in my freezer, don't worry, because you can always just use a store-bought stock. This is my homemade chicken stock. If you haven't seen that recipe before, go check it out. I've got quite a few different recipes for making chicken stock and master stock. A master stock would work really well in this. Just defrost that into the hot wok. Get it up to a nice little bit of steaming temperature. We're going to add in those veggies. They go straight in like that. Very, very simple. Give a quick little bit of a stir. You can see the char coming off that into the soup. Add the balls in, just like I'm doing right there. And if you haven't had something like this before, it is different, it is really enjoyable, and it is inexpensive. There goes our leaves from our bok choy. We've just sliced those straight down the center, so we've got lots of little nice leaves to go. We all we really need to do here is wilt those down. I've got some a little bit more soy can go in. I've got some packet noodles already sitting on the other hot plate. All we have to do there is get those into some hot water, separate them, and we're getting ready to serve. There is our beautiful egg noodles. Use a nice big fat noodle. Always works really well with a particular meal like this. Simply just ladle up all that goodness that we have in the wok and pour it straight over the top of the noodle, and before you know it, you have got your own pork meatball chow mein soup. A little bit different, a little bit easy, and look, I'm going to be honest with you, this whole dish cost me around about $8 to make, because I save on my chicken frames and make my own chicken stock a lot of the time. There you go, pork meatball chow mein soup. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. Gives me confidence. Should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. Trying to get the name of KP's Kingdom out there. Hit that notifications bell. You'll be notified every time a new video goes up. More importantly, you want a new idea that's going to cost you almost nothing to make. You need to come and join the family, my family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. Off to eat my pork meatball chow mein soup, and I will catch you next time. Bye!